Imagine someone insults you, laughs at you, tries to make you feel small. Most people react emotionally, but powerful people, they respond with strategy. They don't get intimidated. They don't lose control. They turn disrespect into dominance. Today, you're going to learn exactly how they do it. Disrespect is almost never random. It has a purpose: control. When someone tries to disrespect you, they're testing you. They want a reaction: anger, embarrassment, defensive behavior. Because the moment you react emotionally, they win. Powerful leaders understand this psychological trap. They know the most intimidating thing you can do is to stay calm. Think about professional negotiators. They're trained to never show emotion because emotion hands the opponent leverage. Even if they feel anger boiling inside, on the outside, stillness, confidence. Next time someone takes a shot at you, remember, your reaction determines their power. So, rule 1, control yourself before you try to control the situation. Weak people rush to defend themselves. Powerful people understand the power of silence. Silence does 3 things. 1, it forces the other person to reveal more. 2, it communicates that their words didn't land. 3, it shifts the pressure back onto them. There's a saying, if you argue with a fool, people may not know who the fool is. When someone tries to drag you into an emotional fight, don't go. Silence is dominance. One CEO once said, "When someone insults me in a meeting, I sip my coffee and let them talk. By the time they're done, everyone realizes who the real professional is." Silence exposes disrespect for what it is: insecurity. Use silence as a weapon. Powerful people don't yell. They don't explain themselves endlessly. Instead, they ask one calm question: "What did you mean by that?" Or, "Would you like to repeat that clearly?" Why does this work? Because now they must justify their disrespect. They become the one under scrutiny. The room shifts its attention to their behavior, not yours. Suddenly, they're the one who looks emotional. They're the one who looks unprofessional. The disrespect collapses under its own weight. This technique disarms the attacker without you raising your voice. When someone disrespects you, your ego wants to fight. It wants to prove your value right now, but powerful people know your value isn't proven in moments, it's proven over time. They don't need validation from the disrespectful. They don't need approval from the insecure. They choose whose opinions matter. You do not have to attend every fight you're invited to, especially when the opponent has nothing to lose. Never let someone's disrespect lower your standards. Here's a mindset shift that will change how you see disrespect. Disrespect is a confession. It confesses jealousy. It confesses insecurity. It confesses weakness. People punch up. They attack what threatens them. So when someone tries to tear you down, it often means you're above them in something they value. Think about that. Their disrespect says more about them than it ever will about you. Powerful people treat disrespect like data. Information that reveals who is intimidated, who can't control themselves, who shouldn't be trusted. It becomes a filter, not a wound. There is one revenge powerful people rely on more than anything else: success. Not arguments, not insults, not ego battles. Success. Because disrespect loses its power when your growth makes it undeniable that they never mattered. Your results speak louder than anyone's attitude towards you, and people who once disrespected you are often the same ones who later pretend they always supported you. The most powerful response to disrespect is to rise, not react. Calm confidence doesn't mean letting people walk over you. Powerful individuals set boundaries like this: clear, direct, no emotion. For example, I don't allow people to speak to me that way. If it continues, this conversation is over. Short, professional, final. Boundaries are not threats. Boundaries are standards. When you calmly enforce a boundary, you communicate that dignity is not negotiable. This one is advanced. When someone throws shade, you respond with a genuine compliment, because nothing confuses a disrespectful person more than kindness they did not expect. It shows you are in control. They cannot influence your emotions. Their attempt to hurt you failed completely. Example, they say, "You're not as experienced as the rest of us." You reply, "Maybe not, but I learn fast." I appreciate the challenge. Confidence without aggression, strength without hostility. That's real power. Bullies target predictable people. If they know you will explode emotionally, you will defend yourself desperately. You will crumble under pressure. You are easy to control. Powerful individuals are unpredictable in a strategic way. You never know whether they will ignore you, laugh it off, confront you calmly, outmaneuver you later. That unpredictability? Terrifying. Never let someone feel like they own your reactions. Powerful people do not fight on the enemy's turf. They choose the time, the place, the terms. Sometimes the best reaction is to walk away, not out of fear, out of superiority. Because if they cannot get your time, attention, or energy, they cannot have power over you. Disrespect is often an invitation to play their game. Powerful people decline the invitation. You don't win power by winning one argument. You win power by becoming someone who does not get shaken. Think of world leaders, elite athletes, top CEOs. They operate with long-term focus. They know today's disrespect is temporary. Their mission is bigger than any moment. Energy spent fighting small people slows big goals. Every time you choose dignity over drama, you are reinforcing a habit of greatness. That is how influence grows. If you accept disrespect once, you'll see it again. Powerful individuals train others through consistency. They do not laugh at insults to keep the peace. They do not apologize for having standards. They do not reward bad behavior with access. They understand that every encounter sets a precedent. When you show that you respect yourself, others adjust accordingly. Respect isn't requested. Respect is expected. Not every opinion deserves acknowledgement. The most successful people know if they don't respect you, their opinion shouldn't matter. If someone is, not on your level, not in your circle, not contributing to your life, their disrespect has zero value. Eagles don't look back when crows scream behind them. They fly higher. You are not here to win over the insecure. You are here to win. Pay attention here. This is one of the deepest lessons of power. Disrespect is a reflection, not of you, but of them. Confident people uplift others. Insecure people try to tear them down. Anytime someone disrespects you, you are seeing their fear, not your flaw. Your worth does not shrink because someone else fails to see it. This is a mental technique powerful people use. Instead of thinking, they disrespected me, they think, they exposed their weakness. Instead of asking, why would they say that? They ask, what are they afraid of? By reframing, you remove emotional pain and replace it with insight. The person who can analyze instead of agonize wins. Words are cheap, arguments are loud, but results silence everything. You do not need to respond to disrespect. When your success becomes the answer, focus on building a life where your achievements speak, your growth speaks, your confidence speaks, your discipline speaks. When you rise, disrespect dies. And that is how powerful people handle disrespect. They stay calm, they stay strategic, they stay above the noise. Because the moment you understand this truth, no one can break you. Respect given by others is fragile. Respect you give yourself is unbreakable. If this video helped you, make sure to like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it today. Your support allows us to create more content like this, to help you grow stronger, wiser, and more unshakable. Thank you for watching, and always remember, real power is silent.